Perfection is suspicious. In a world of flawless digital renderings, our brains crave evidence that something was made by real hands through struggle and luck. Film grain, vocal crack, paper texture. These are artifacts mistaken for authenticity markers rather than limitations of medium. Our culture has trained us to associate the signs of effort with truth. The older the medium, the more we seem to trust it, even when what we love is just a byproduct of its technical shortcomings. Roland Barthes has introduced the idea of that has been in photography, suggesting that a photograph carries with it proof of its existence outside of time. The scratches, the grain, even the shadows are part of what makes it real. This isn't just aesthetic, it's ontological. Imperfection becomes a kind of historical testimony. And when machines start to spoof this, they aren't just mimicking style. They're trying to trick us into believing something once existed that never did.
The birth of early computing in the mid-20th century was not merely a technological revolution, but a cognitive one, reshaping how humanity approached problem-solving, logic, and
we trusted a machine when it made mistakes, a glitchy filter, a stuttered voice, a slightly off color pixel. These were signs not of failure, but authenticity. As we learned to recognize the soul in these flaws, engineers began to program them into algorithms. Today, our digital tools don't just mimic humanity. They simulate its imperfections with surgical precision. Engineers once used spectrophotometers to measure color with scientific precision. But soon they realized that perfect accuracy didn't feel real. So they added flaws, slight variations, imperfections that gave simulations texture and weight. Authenticity became a feature of the system itself. AI voices don't just replicate speech. They perform it. Micro pauses, breaths between sentences, regional accents. These are not defects, but calculated elements of persuasion. The machine doesn't stutter. It chooses to appear as if it does. In doing so, it passes the Turing test in subtler ways than ever before.
I mentioned my optimism a minute ago, and we should definitely talk about that because I think there's so many people who are afraid that AI is going to take their job. I think that there's going to be a labor shortage as a result. So
let's go there then.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay in space, but let's go to that because
we can come back. We can be in space too, whatever you want.
Well,
Andrew.
but that's fascinating because I don't know if you saw Eric Schmidt gave a commencement address over the weekend.
Yeah.
And the students were booing because every time he.
Then to check dye and fabric colors and check them accurately and scientifically, there's the spectrophotometer. This instrument can detect and record more than 2 million different colors.
Neil Postman once warned that television would commandeer language itself. turning our epistemology into entertainment. Today, his prophecy feels literal. The words real and original have become battlefields in a war where authenticity is no longer about truth, but performance. What we take to be human expression increasingly comes from algorithms, trained on the artifacts of that very humanity. Let's hear from the defenders. These are the people building machine learning systems that spot inconsistencies in lighting, geometry, and temporal flow. But even as their tools evolve, the forgers adapt, using subpixel shading tricks, micro-expression simulations, and synthetic neural networks trained to fool both humans and code alike. Google's Gemini Omni doesn't just generate videos, it curates reality. Its outputs are so convincing, they imply a past that never was, a timeline that has been indeed existed. This is the Barthesian death of the author, but for entire events. The image becomes not an index to something real, but a performance of authenticity itself, scripted by code and delivered with uncanny emotional nuance.
Traverse its terrain and bring back soil samples so that we can study the possibility of life on other planets.
We used to trust authenticity as a mark of truth, an unbroken chain from origin to experience. But machines have learned to fake that chain. They replicate not just content, but the flaws we associate with human touch, the crack in a voice, the uneven brushstroke, the nostalgic patina on old records. This isn't error, it's design. And now authenticity itself is at risk of becoming an algorithmic effect. While we once trusted original materials, the ink in a letter, the texture of canvas, the hiss on vinyl, reproduction has made these qualities replicable. Walter Benjamin warned that mechanical reproduction kills aura. But now machines not only mimic them, they enhance and sell them back to us as proof of authenticity. If authenticity becomes programmable, then so does nostalgia. The past is not just remembered, it's manufactured in real time. We don't get history anymore. We get curated echoes of it, massaged to feel familiar. And when everything feels like a rehash, the idea of something truly new begins to vanish.